There are a lot of great kit car manufacturers out there, but like any industry, there's also quite a few shady brands looking to scam enthusiasts out of thousands of dollars. One such company is Super Replicas, based out of David, Panama. They claim to offer an entire lineup of replica cars, from Bugatti lookalikes to Lamborghini rivals, all of which cost only $20,000 to $30,000. But after paying off the long list of complicated charges, customers would never receive an actual car for their money. How on earth did Super Replicas manage to convince so many unsuspecting enthusiasts to hand over their life savings for a fake car? And does the company still operate today under a different name? All that and more is going to be uncovered in today's video, so stick around until the end to make sure you don't fall prey to this fake kit car scam. Super Replicas has gone by many aliases throughout the years. They claim to be backed by everyone from Top Gear host Tanner Faust to established custom car brand Mansory. But in reality, the man behind the scheme is Australian Daniel John Seppings, who's been bouncing around Central America, pawning off fake products for ages. Seppings has been accused of many things, but never of being a genuine car manufacturer. His history is steeped in cultish nonsense and legal trouble, with dozens of articles online debunking his nefarious work. His occupation as a kit car fraud probably began around 2007 or 2008, and his faux company has gone through nearly a dozen names and faces to try and avoid detection, but it's most commonly referred to as Super Replicas, or SR for short. SR makes their millions by setting up a website with an address similar to more well-respected automotive brands and then accepting deposits on replica kit builds. They also offer franchise opportunities and fake insurance policies for some extra cash on the side. But once he has your money, Seppings keeps the dough without bothering to deliver any real products. The scam went viral in 2013 and 2014 as stories from slighted customers began to come out. Astute enthusiasts were quick to point out that much of Super Replicas' marketing material was recycled content of actual exotics, rather than home-built replicas they claimed to offer. The celebrity endorsements were debunked as the shady company came out into the limelight, and dozens of news sites covered the story of the latest Scamborghini. A Panamanian local visited the in-person Super Replica headquarters and came back with footage of a dusty, small garage housing two poorly assembled replicas, neither of which would actually run. The same local, known on YouTube as Half Throttle, also managed to confront Seppings about the fraud in a casual hidden camera interview.
There's a whole lot of people that say that Super Replicas is a scam.
It's our competition. A lot of jealous competitors in the US that, try to slander us.
The unwanted exposure must have really hurt project car sales, because it's reported that around 2015 or 2016, Seppings abandoned the project, shut down the website, removed the YouTube videos, and began selling tours of the Ark of the Covenant, which he apparently discovered just a few minutes from his shoddy garage in rural Panama. What a coincidence. But the supercar scam popped up again only a few years later under a new name, CEC Builds. This website is still up to this day, and you can peruse the dozens of pages and submenus to order everything from a McLaren MP4 to a Veyron Raval, whatever that is. It's chock full of grammatical errors and misspellings and attempts to sell everything from franchise opportunities to car insurance, just like Super Replicas did before it. As disgusting as this whole scam operation may be, the website is, well, it's frankly hilarious. Seppings clearly tried to learn from his past failures and is now overcompensated by stuffing the site with claims intended to inspire confidence, saying things like CEC Cars Group brand is often cited as one of the most trusted in the world, and CEC Cars was founded in 1973, and now the CEC Cars Group is now one of the world's most trusted custom car builders. They also claim to have invented the BMW iDrive infotainment system. This is the touchscreen put in basically all modern BMWs, but the claim is clearly bogus. They did not invent this. It's been around for almost 2 decades now. There's frankly an unnerving number of false achievements thrown around on the site, interspersed between random numbers and fake statistics that are really difficult to read through, probably by design. It honestly looks like something thrown together by a man with very limited knowledge on how cars really work. The frequently asked questions page on the site is even more entertaining, as CEC attempts to answer the same 2 or 3 questions over and over again with different answers every time. When asked if the car is street legal, the fake brand responds that the vehicles may require additional structural engineering to conform with road regulations. However, when asked if the cars are safe, it's claimed that the cars are so incredibly safe that they are legal to drive in whichever country you'd like, and that they are definitely built to meet European road standards. It's also explained that the cars can be assembled onto either a custom tube chassis or a donor car, which that's pretty standard for a modern kit car, and they also can be ordered with a carbon fiber Kevlar body. Now, that is something that is incredibly expensive and difficult to produce, and as far as I know, there is not a single kit car in production today that uses that, especially not for $20,000 or $30,000. There's of course the Factory 5 F9 that I've covered in other videos. I'd really encourage you guys to check those out. That does have an exposed carbon fiber body, but it's still a concept car undergoing R&D and hasn't been released to the public yet. So for a kit car to cost, $20,000 or a replica car to cost that amount and come with a carbon fiber Kevlar body, I mean, clearly something's going on here. This section of the website finishes off with multiple paragraphs explaining how the cars are a fantastic investment that is guaranteed to increase in value the moment you buy it. But in order to absolutely convince you that the brand is legitimate, CEC Builds added an entire list of featured partners that supposedly support them. Now, I reached out to a couple to confirm, but they haven't given a clear answer as of filming. In their emails back and forth with me, they honestly seemed a little bit confused about the whole ordeal. They didn't seem to have even heard of CEC Builds. And you know what, I can basically guarantee you that Mercedes-Benz of Encino, California has literally nothing to do with this shady kit car scam. Another section of the CEC website shows off pictures of their workshop with some pretty high quality carbon fiber components being put together. But these can be reversed image searched and traced back to a Russian article touring the Pagani factory in Italy. There's also quite a large menu with pictures of the cars they claim to have built, which I don't even need to reverse search because these are clearly not replicas. I've actually visited Panama in person. Back in high school, I spent about a week there, had a great time. It's a really pretty country, but I can guarantee you that these pictures on CEC's website were not taken anywhere near that part of the world. But I think my favorite part of the website by far is the header advertising the site builder they used. Like, they couldn't even get the paid version to remove that. And the 6-digit phone number listed on the contact form is just icing on the cake. And for those wondering, the area code leads to Phoenix, Arizona, and not Panama. So at this point, I think it's been pretty definitively proven that CEC Builds, just like Super Replicas before it and every other name Daniel Seppings has tried to use, is a complete sham that at this point in the modern age of digital knowledge, nobody would really fall for. But there are probably a lot more convincing scams out there. So while I generally try to keep my videos lighthearted, I do think it is important to draw attention to this issue and just remind you all that not everyone out there is a good person. You need to be very careful about who you send your money or even your personal information to online. I cover a lot of really niche and pretty obscure brands on this channel, and while I try to pick out companies that seem pretty legit, I obviously don't have the resources to fly out to everyone individually and confirm that they are legitimately competent. So please do not just go out and send people money based on a few pictures you saw on an old website or even based on a video that your favorite YouTuber put out there. Definitely do your own due diligence and 100% confirm that you're not sending money to a scam. So if you guys really found this video enlightening and it serves as a good reminder of people to be a little bit cynical of things they see online, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And hey, maybe in addition to learning from this video, you also, enjoyed going through the hilarious website alongside me. Now, if you're interested in seeing more, positive and lighthearted, affordable, exotic videos, I have an entire playlist of those on the screen right now. And you can also subscribe by hitting the red button down below to be notified whenever I upload future videos. Definitely stick around on the channel. We got a lot of really cool things coming up later this year and next year. Some really cool videos planned for the future. You don't want to miss out on it. But thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.